Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, for today's set review, we're going to do something a bit different. On Friday, I actually got the Oni minifigures delivered in the mail, so I figured I'd review the Oni minifigures. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at the 3 Oni minifigures separately and their weapons as well. So with all that being said, let's get started. So I want to take a look at our 3 Oni minifigures separately. This is the first one with the short legs. The torso on all the Oni minifigures is actually the same, so I'll review the torso first actually. And yeah, so I think the torso of these minifigures is pretty cool. I like the ruffles and all the little details that we're getting on this, as well as this necklace of sorts. I'm sure this probably would be important in the season. We don't really know anything about that necklace of sorts yet, but it does look pretty cool. There is actually some back printing, but you can't really see it on this one due to the armor, so I'll show you the back printing on the next figure. I like the weapon design as well. I like the little purple stud here. It's a nice little detail. And this mold as well. This was introduced in Season 8, I think, with the axe, so that does look pretty cool. And if we go ahead and remove this, so yeah, pretty much this is Oni minifigure does have short legs. I like that variation. And all the Oni minifigures do have this Black Panther piece up top for the horns. This one also has a mask of sorts, and you can't really see the rest of the face. But again, I'll take a look at the face in the next minifigure. But yeah, I do like the shoulder pads and this armor and the swords. It does look pretty cool. But yeah, this is our first minifigure. Pretty cool. Not the best minifigure ever, but I like the designs. This is our next Oni minifigure with the normal size legs. And it actually has the same armor that our new Cruncha and Knuckle and Whiplash skeletons have. I like the armor variation that these minifigures do have different armors for the most part. The face. Taking a look at the face, I really like the printing as well, with the eyes kind of like slits and of course the fangs sticking up. It looks a lot like our Oni Mistake, except the eyes look a little bit more like slits, but I think that is really cool. And taking a look at this minifigure, you can very visibly see the back printing. I love the attention to detail on both the head and the torso as well. You know, just these designs, I really like the attention to detail, especially on the head. With this minifigure in particular, I like the weapon that comes with it as well. It has the same design as the others in the sense that it has this one purple transparent stud, but it also has this sword element on it as well, and I think that is really unique actually. There is no leg printing, which I find to be a bit underwhelming, and the torso is actually the same on all 3 of these minifigures, so I think LEGO was a bit lazy on that part, but that being said, these minifigures still look good. And this is actually our Oni Warlord figure. Right off the bat, I love this figure. The horns are a bit exaggerated, but I think that's what really makes this minifigure unique. These horn molds are really cool, and they're quite big actually. But it doesn't really upset the balance of the figure either, since they are out to the side. And moreover, it is paired up with an Oni mask mold, which looks really cool as well. I just love the way how these horns look, and I really like the exaggeration with the horns as well. The mask looks really cool as well, kind of mirroring the Oni face from the other 2 minifigures, but a little bit different. And yeah, it is different in the sense that it is bigger and the mandible details are a bit different. And yeah, but for the most part, the printing on this Oni mask is actually very similar to the Oni heads. Now, underneath the Oni mask, there is a normal Oni head. So maybe our Oni Warlord and this is the Oni Warlord that we did see in the trailer. So maybe that Oni Warlord is actually wearing a mask. I personally think that this mask would actually be the real face, but who knows. The staff weapon is a bit simple, but it is pretty cool. I do like the staff. And yeah, it is very, very simple actually. Much more simpler than the other 2 weapons. It just has this purple stud here and this little hanging piece right here, but it is very simple actually. And like the short minifigure, it has these studs here, and of course a helmet, because the Oni masks fit onto a helmet well. But yeah, I really love the exaggeration on this minifigure in particular. The new Oni minifigures are actually pretty good. The short leg and the normal ones are just okay, but I really like the Oni Warlord, especially the horns. However, I do have one main complaint. I feel like LEGO did kind of get lazy with these Oni minifigures, and while I do like them, I would have liked to see different torsos for each of them. I think it's, really repetitive to just have the same torsos for every single Oni minifigure. And it would have made all the difference if they had even slightly different torsos. I think that would have made a lot more sense. There is no leg printing either, but, that's not really a big deal. But I do like these new Oni minifigures. I think they're pretty good for the most part, especially the Oni Warlord. I love the use of the Oni mask and the exaggerated horns as well. So yeah, that is all for this short little video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know. Be sure to share your thoughts on the Oni minifigures in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.